And the Wolves along the way to finally become your Attack Pro Wrestling champion. And there is a lot of love in the room for the champ. He made his emotional return to Attack, courtesy of the Nino Bryant Extra Life. And we thought there was a lot of love there. But there is a lot of love in the room right now. After the entire Attack Pro Wrestling faithful joined Nico every single step on his journey to slay the boar and become your Attack Pro Wrestling champion. And let's see what the champ's got to say.
Issuing an open challenge for this belt. Since I have won this, I have had some of the best wrestlers in the world in my DMs trying to get to fight for this. And I promise you that I am going to be the Attack Pro Wrestling champion that you guys deserve. Because I couldn't have done any of this without the Attack Pack and every single one of you in this audience tonight. I'm going to prove that this wasn't a fluke, and I'm going to prove why I am the man with a black heart of gold and your Attack Pro Wrestling champion.
An intriguing opening to Hoodie Weather. Who's going to be answering that open challenge? And has Nico Angelo given himself a little bit of an uphill start in that championship reign? A surprise opponent tonight. But Nico Angelo, as we've seen, isn't one who's ever going to take things lightly. He's never going to take the easy route. I'm excited to see who is going to be facing Nico Angelo in our main event of Hoodie Weather. Welcome along to everybody who's watching live on YouTube and all our good pals who might be...
Nino, mate, I've been watching you all year in Attack Pro Wrestling, and you've been killing it, man. As a trainer, I couldn't be more proud, but I just thought there was something holding you back, you know? And it might sound weird, but I think it was that extra life. I always knew you had something to fall back on. Lo and behold, what happened at Mistletoe, in an act of incredible selflessness, you handed your extra life to Nico Angelo, and then what happened? Outstanding! You won the biggest match of your life in Attack Pro Wrestling. You beat me. I should be proud, and I kinda am, but like, this is not how I envisioned things would go. At Mistletoe, I gave you an opportunity against Attack Pro Wrestling royalty, and I know you've got nothing to prove to me anymore. But at Hoodie Weather, I'm asking for you to return the favor. Because now, I've got something to prove to you.
Your first match of this evening is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. 1 fall. Introducing to the ring first.
As competitor to this match, going to welcome someone to the broadcast position, my first broadcast partner of the night. My BBC Sounds Love Letter to Wrestling broadcast colleague is Mr. Mark Andrews.
Hello, mate. How's it going?
It's very lovely to have you here. Sean Thorne here, going to be taking you through the night.
One of my favourite wrestlers. Well, you know what? Two of my favourite wrestlers starting the show this evening. It's almost as if I put the show, isn't it?
And I can also say it was one of the standout contests of Mistletoe. A rematch from night one. Nino Bryan taking on Eddie Dennis.
I mean, I was stood at the bar for that match, going absolutely ballistic. The thing is about these two, right, is that they've trained together for years.
Yep.
You know, Eddie has been Nino's trainer and coach for years. And I love to see how the crowd here reacts to Nino Bryan. He's really made a name for himself over the last year here in Cathays in Cardiff. And here is another man who's made a big name for himself here in Cardiff, here at Attack Pro Wrestling. Attack Royalty, as he declares himself. It's my good friend Eddie Dennis.
You took the words right out of my mouth there, Mark. Attack Pro Wrestling royalty.
He's also rocking a bloody lovely new Attack Pro hoodie. They're available at the merch table, and they'll be available on the online store in the next few days.
Some say it's hoodie weather, Mark. And there's a brand new Attack Pro Wrestling hoodie for you to go and enjoy that hoodie weather in. But the business at hand here is a huge rematch. Eddie Dennis returning to Attack Pro Wrestling after a hiatus. Had a missile tour which I thought was great from a spectator standpoint. 2 huge matches, an absolute fist fight with Chip McSwings.
Oh, yeah.
And then on night 2, he had that match with Nino Bryan in what many would say was the match of Missile Tour, but also a massive, massive upset.
Yeah, huge upset. And listen, I know Eddie well, right? He's my best mate. And I know that as happy as he would have been to lose to Nino Bryan at Missile Tour Night 2 back in December, he also would have been gutted. You know, he's a proud man. He's a very, very proud wrestler. And I know it would have hurt, you know. He had a bit of ring rust. He's going in there with, you know, his junior, a guy who is much less experienced than him. And that's no disrespect to Nino Bryan, because Nino's incredible, right? But you know, he helped train him, he helped make him as incredible as he is. But it would have hurt. It would have really hurt his ego.
It was gracious in defeat. However, as I say, you know Eddie better than anyone. You know like what deep down how he would have felt about that loss. And how, you know, coming in that rematch, Eddie's going to have a little bit of pressure on himself. You know, Nino Bryan, massive underdog match 1. I'm going to say maybe not so in this one.
Yeah, it's a bizarre scenario, right? I mean, you can hear the crowd dual chanting as we start the night here. But Eddie has a loyal fan base at Attack Pro Wrestling, but Nino, you know, he's the new kid on the block. The crowd here love him as well. I'm super interested to see how this one goes down tonight, because as I said, it was a huge upset for Nino back in December. Let's see how round 2 goes. Eddie's obviously more prepared this time, you know?
A lot of love for Nino Bryan after gifting Nico Angelo the one-up heart. Very selfless. Which is very rare you see in the wrestling business.
Exactly, yeah. It's very, very rare to find selflessness in the wrestling industry, but a lot of it has been found here at Attack Pro Wrestling.
I tell you can't move for it at Attack Pro Wrestling.
A lot of selfless, lovely people here. And you know what, to explain to those at home what the one-up love heart was, Nino won that back last year in what, June?
Yes.
In the Press Start Rumble, and essentially it gave him a second chance at in any situation at Attack Pro. He could have, you know, restarted a match that he lost. He could have used it almost like a Money in the Bank briefcase, you know, to go in and cash the heart. But instead, he gave it to Nico Angelo, and he helped him return to Attack to ultimately beat the Wild Boar.
In one of the most emotional ends to a Missile Tour you'll ever see, and you know that's a crowded field for emotional Missile Tour ends.
Exactly, and it's so nice to see the Attack back in the bingo hall now a month later, and I'd say there's even more here. We have squeezed the building full.
He's banged out in here as Eddie Dennis looking to get an early advantage over Nino Bryan.
And here's the thing about Eddie, right? He's a big dude. He obviously has a size advantage, but he is technically incredible, if I say so myself. You know, this guy is a former judo champion. You know, he's got, considering he's so tall, he has a great low center of gravity. Oh, and I thought Nino escaped there with that arm drag, but obviously Eddie knows his tricks. He held on to the wrist lock.
A little knowing smile over to you there, Mark, from Eddie. You know, this is a big uphill task for Nino Bryan for all of the reasons that you've just alluded to there. The size disadvantage and the technicality.
Beautiful reversal from Nino. Oh, I mean, it didn't get what he wanted. Oh, into a crucifix pin. It could be an early win. Can I just show some appreciation for that wrist lock reversal? I know it didn't work out well, but it looked like Johnny Saint-esque. That was beautiful from Nino Bryan.
This is the sort of level that both of these competitors are establishing early on this show at Hoodie Weather. Real top class.
You know what?
Chain wrestling in the early stages.
We talked about the pressure Eddie has going into this match, but I just saw the look on Nino's face. He's got a lot of pressure too, you know. He has to prove, was the last match an upset? You know, was it luck? Was it a fluke? And right now, it's starting to look like maybe it was, because I mean, he can't string together enough moves against Eddie right now. He's really struggling at the start of this match.
Well, Eddie Dennis isn't giving him a moment of an opportunity to squeeze any moves in.
On him like a rash so far, and I don't think this headlock is working quite how Nino wanted it to. Oh, there we go. Hey,
nice cover. Almost. Oh no, Eddie just keeping an eye on those shoulders.
And look at that extra pressure that Nino was putting on there when he had him on the ground. You know, Nino's used to being in the ring with Eddie. Oh! And I can say, I'm sure that's not the first shoulder tackle that Nino's taken over the years under the training of Eddie Dennis.
See, this is the thing at Attack Pro Wrestling. If you're watching us for the first time, it's the detail in a lot of these moves, which is just so tight. Some of the best technical wrestling that you're going to see.
It really is. Both of these guys, you know, they're known for Eddie for his size, Nino for being a great high flyer, but they're both incredible technical wrestlers. They know their stuff. They spent years in a training environment going through these reversals, going through these holds. Whoa! And there you see, Nino's starting to string together a bit of momentum. Oh, had him in that half Nelson span him round into that position. Whoa! Lands on his feet! And under the legs, he's evading. But a big back elbow catches Nino. Oh, tries to drop him down, almost trips him. Catches him on the leap. Spins him round. Whoa! It's a wheelbarrow! It's a pull and roll 1-2. Similar to how he beat him last time. Goes for the big kick. Oh, small package cradle. Ducks. Crucifix attempt.
The pace here is mad.
Catches him with the arm drag. Just trying to call it as hard. Oh, and a big forearm. Is that the first strike of the match, I believe?
Well, there's your second if it was. Big enziguri from Nino Bryant. Nice.
Oh, the lovely evade. Will he go for the Claymore? No. Manages to catch it. Back suplex. Oh, lands on his feet.
Eddie Steele's too strong. Can withstand that momentum.
Big back elbow there. Ripcord into it as well. Now this is where Nino's in his wheelhouse, taking control of the wrist. Oh, well.
Yeah, well, you say that, but I think Eddie's still...
Yeah, Eddie had more control there than I
a bit
realized.
more leverage, I think. Oh!
Oh, the enziguri still got control of the wrist. Oh, he bounces up. Oh, huge arm drag from Nino Bryant.
What recovery from Nino Bryant.
And a big drop kick to finish him off. Get the cover, Nino.
Come on, here we go. 1, 2. And Eddie muscling out. What a recovery that was. Nino Bryant going over the top rope, managed to land on the apron and still string together that offense. And I think that's shook Eddie a little bit. He's having to roll to the outside.
He looks like he could be out of breath. You know, he's going to the outside to catch a breather. Oh, but there's the strength of Eddie Dennis. Oh, good Lord. One of the hardest parts of the ring there on the apron. Referee checking on Nino here.
I think, yeah, you need to check this lad's spine.
Stu Waters, our official in this opening match. Oh, what a huge boot to the already weakened Nino Bryant. And this is that attitude which Eddie's bringing into this match, which you can tell is different to the last.
Well, you could see that Eddie was frustrated by letting himself get taken over by that sequence there when he rolled out. You could see that look on his face, and you could see that added aggression just being thrown into that slam on the apron.
Yeah.
Extra
Nino
feeling.
Managing to get some. Oh, no, he has speed. We saw this last time. There's twice round.
No.
Oh, he's trying to go for the third. Oh, but ultimately, it doesn't work this time. Last time we saw that deja vu head scissors really pay off big for Nino. Big kick out from Nino Bryant.
2 high impact moves to the back of Nino Bryant. When speed is so important to your arsenal, Mark. When you're getting those shots to the back, what does it do to your strategy? What does it do to your equilibrium?
I mean, when you're doing that type of offense, you know, something that I'm very familiar with, you need to have the gas in the tank. And essentially, as soon as you get winded with a huge move, especially on the apron, like we saw a moment ago with the Party Hard special, that just takes the life out of you. You know, how are you meant to hit those ropes? How are you meant to jump when you've got no gas left in the tank? Because it's been beaten out of you, essentially.
It's not just the impact on the spine that you got to think about. Is losing the air in your lungs and having the wind knocked out of you, which just debilitates even just your basics. As you can see, Nino Bryant is slowed right down.
Yeah. The tables really have turned in this match so far.
And Eddie would have known this going in.
He went there for the 7 bridge powerbomb. Oh,
he's caught him
Nino
again. Big
trying
trouble.
To get that crossbody. Lands on his feet. Oh, huge reverse atomic drop from Eddie Dennis. European uppercut, and we know what we're seeing here. He tries to evade, but will it work? He ducks, big clothesline coming. No! The evade! Claymore kick from Nino Bryant.
Lovely stuff. cover.
Two.
And
I am impressed with how Nino Bryan has turned this around. This is the opening Nino needs. And it looks like that gas is in the tank again now.
Eddie Dennis in trouble, looking a little rocked. Needed to get that foot up. Can't afford to let Nino Bryan build any more offense here.
Runs into the buckle there. Oh, jumps over. Oh, but he catches him.
What a spot by Eddie to see that.
That's the thing. People forget how big those forearms are.
Yeah.
Eddie Dennis. This guy's, what, 6'5", you know? Long limbs to be throwing around. Oh!
Sweet
and a
Jesus,
lot of
yeah.
strength too. Vertical suplex on the middle rope. Oh! Huge superplex. I don't know how much more Nino can take. I mean, this kid is tenacious.
But yeah, the height on that superplex was absolutely insane.
God. I think, you know, a normal superplex from Eddie Dennis is pretty tough to take, but when he's stalling it with that balance on the middle rope and the blood is rushing to his opponent's head, I mean, it just makes it all that much worse.
I think Nino's been lucky that he's managed to hit that string of offense that Eddie can't capitalise as quickly as he probably normally would have. I think any earlier in the match it could have been looking game over.
I mean, this really does seem like we're kind of 50-50 here, not just with the crowd response.
Oh, but that sit down.
Let's make that 70-30 right now.
Night, Nino Bryan.
Oh, there you go,
Jesus.
though.
There we
There's
go.
the receipt.
50-50 back again, no?
There's another one. This kid, he's... Oh, good Lord.
Right, he needs to get checked immediately there.
I mean, as I said, you know, I like to think that when Eddie Dennis is your coach for so many years, it toughens you up. Oh, there you go. Now that's working to your size, stepping on the toes of Eddie. Oh, blocks
blocked
his
that one.
forearm.
That was important.
Blocks his. Give him a kick. Big forearms. Come on, Nino. Come on. But he's still got control of that left wrist. And he's not letting go. Ducks it, catches him, spins him out.
Oh!
Roaring forearm there. What an opening contest we're seeing here tonight.
This is mad.
And the strikes just continue. Surprised Nino's still standing. Manages to duck it again.
I think
Big left.
Eddie just wants to send a little bit more of a message, just...
Maybe, you know, maybe he feels like he took it easy last time. Ducks two. Blocks the kick, blocks the second. This is so back and forth. These guys know each other's moves. But he catches him with the enziguri. Come on, Nino. Springboard, moonsault, but he ducks it. Super kick from Eddie Dennis.
What? He suckered him in with the forearm, hits him with the super kick.
The 7 bridge bomb is what he could be going for here. But no! Goes red!
Right.
Goes red! Two! Oh! I thought that was it. I thought Nino had done the impossible and beaten him twice.
I think everyone in Cathays Community Centre agreed with you. Genuinely thought that Nino might have had that one there. But that's what it's going to take, I think. I think it's going to needs to be something like that for Nino.
The crowd chanting, "This is awesome. This is, in fact, awesome." He goes for his finisher, the moonsault satellite DDT. No luck there, though. Catches it. Spins him straight into position for the next top driver. Head scissors. Takes him to the outside. Oh, Nino on his feet. Oh, goes for that big suicide dive. It's going to take more than that, mate.
It's going to take a few of those if Nino's got the energy to muster it.
Come on, Nino. Come on, Nino.
One last dig deep, son.
He's giving it his all here. The big one. Go for the foot.
Oh, and Eddie just caught it. Just had enough time, but has Eddie got the energy?
And he's still throwing those back elbows to the head of Eddie.
No, not again, surely not.
Lands on his feet on the apron. Huge super kick. Moonsault.
No way!
DDT.
Oh! I didn't see that DDT, but I felt that DDT rock through the floor. Did you feel that?
You can hear the thud. Hear the thud of Eddie's head on the floor.
I legit felt Eddie Dennis's head hit the floor, rattle through the flooring here at the Cathays Community Centre. That was mad.
God. The referee on a 3 count now, though. You got to get him in, Nino. Come on, get him in. I don't think, I mean, how's he meant to get a big dude in?
Well, he's going to break the count, or is he going to take the count out here?
I mean, hey, a win is a win, you know? He pinned him in the last match, a count out in this.
It's a win in the win column. And that is it at the end of the day. That's what we're here for.
Come on, Eddie, come on. Oh, Alliance
nice.
Straight away, capitalizes. 1, 2, so close, so damn close. I mean, I feel a bit biased for Nino. I want to see him, you know, create magic again, but equally, I don't want to see Eddie lose this match.
Whoa, what a drop kick.
Right to the skull.
I don't think we're far away from another miracle here, Mark.
I mean, right now, it's looking like the ball is in Nino's court.
What's he thinking here?
I'm impressed he can even get him up.
He's
to the
getting
top rope.
6 foot plus of Eddie Dennis up on the top rope.
Oh no.
Ah!
Oh, here's that 7 bridge bomb. 7 bridge bomb. He's trying to shake his way out of it.
See you later.
Oh, it's huge. Pulls him up into another. No. Oh, no, into the corner. 7 bridge bomb into the buckle. And this could be in short.
It was valiant.
1, 2.
Oh, no way.
The tenacity of Nino Bryan being shown here is immense. And this
Next up
up
driver.
Here we go. Oh,
No way.
Around. Huge sleeper hold.
This might be the opening that Nino needs here. He needs some sort of strategy to just grind Eddie down. Eddie might have to tap.
He's even got the grapevine on that left arm. Almost like a modified butterfly suplex here. And you can tell that this kid is a student of the game. Danielson-esque elbows whilst he is straddling the back of Eddie Dennis. And this is taking a toll on Eddie.
Strategies from the very top of the game is what Nino's going to need if he's going to just survive.
But he's got that arm now. Oh, huge headbutt there.
Eddie's legs are gone. Eddie's legs are gone.
Super kick
This
to the
could be
face.
it. He's looking at the end
He's
game.
out on his feet. And now one to the knee. Another pump kick right to the head. I've never seen Nino this aggressive. He's normally so lovable. Back from DDT, this could be it. This could be it.
Oh, it's it.
Roll up. 1, 2, wait,
No.
Eddie got it. Eddie got it, but
With a handful of tights, though. You see that, Mark? Handful of tights.
he did have the tights.
See, I don't think half of the community centre didn't see it. That's why we're seeing applause here. Whereas if you look to our right, they've seen the tights.
I mean,
And
Nino
there's a bit of
knows it.
disgust.
Nino knows it. And I think Eddie obviously knows it too.
Well, because you could see Eddie's legs are gone. Eddie's legs are gone right there. And I think he knew this match was slipping away from him. And then that's why he's made that. What do you agree with that? He's your mate.
I mean, desperate
What do you say to
times-
that?
I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures, but I don't respect it. You know, I don't. We've all seen this side of Eddie Dennis before. And, I mean, I don't know. You know,
Maybe this is a teacher giving a lesson to a student here. That sometimes you got to win by any way necessary.
that you know, the experience that Eddie has had, he knows that. And maybe this is trying to give a lesson to Nino that he needs to know that too, you know? I mean, it's a sad sight to see because Nino was about to get his second win against his trainer, Eddie Dennis.
Yeah.
Proving that it wasn't an upset the first time. And I mean, well, at least this is what we get to see. At least
Well,
I would have hated it if this broke down a friendship between these two, but you know.
Well, I think this is it. I think what Eddie's doing here is I think this is like a lesson learning moment for Nino Bryan.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, Eddie, I guess
A win's a win.
a win's a win, and I guess maybe now he feels that fulfillment that was lacking after the last match when he lost.
Do you feel that this is over?
I mean,
that this is fulfilled?
If Eddie wants to call it, you know, 1-1 or draw now, I mean, that's on him, I guess. But, you know, a fantastic match nonetheless.
Excellent
to start
match.
off tonight.
Not necessarily the way we may have wanted to see. We don't have to agree with it, but it's not for us to, to call that. It's a win for Eddie Dennis.
And I mean, Nino getting applause here, chance of Nino here this evening.
And deservedly so. What an opening contest at
Good
Hoodie
stuff,
weather.
kid. Good stuff. Fantastic wrestler, Nino Bryan. I'm going to leave you now, Sean. And who will you
it's
have
been a
next?
pleasure.
Who will have you as your next guest?
It's
You're
the
about
real
to find
Royal
out.
Rumble. It's a commentator rumble.
Exactly.
I really bloody love wrestling. What a first match! Your second match of this evening is another singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well. Look who's joined the commentary booth.
The brilliance is in. Attack Pro Wrestling is live on YouTube, and I thought, Sean, everybody deserves to hear James Ellis's voice before I wrestle tonight.
Well, I had a feeling that you wouldn't have been told to come out here. You'd have just seized the moment and done it yourself. And is this because this is a man cut from a similar cloth as yourself, Chips McSwings?
Chips McSwings is in the building. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I did choose to come out here tonight off my own back. No one asked me. The brilliance does what he wants. Chip McSwings, I'm a big fan of him. I'll tell you why. Because he beats up splits McPins, and that's something that I very much enjoy.
Well, you know that you yourself and Splits McPins have got a lot of history. Maybe not as long range in history as Chip McSwings. Those two go back all the way back to high school. And look at Larry the Caddy in tow with Chip McSwings. A thing or two about someone having your back as well, James.
100%. I've got Big Mulligan once again tonight. He is behind me. We're going to start off 2024 with a victory and just kick off what should have happened at the end of 2023. I should not have lost. I should still be undefeated in Attack Pro Wrestling. But yes, it is great to have someone behind you and looking after you, and I know Larry the Caddy does exactly that for Chip McSwings.
Well, Chip McSwings is going to need all the support that he can get tonight, because it's going to be a big ask for Chip, as he's shoving off his golf moves. You a golfer, James?
Do you know what? I have done it in my spare time, but it's not something that I particularly enjoy. But the brilliance isn't against anyone doing whatever they want. So Chip McSwing's going to enjoy some golf. Do we know who Chip McSwing's opponent is? The brilliance did not have any notes. I'm just doing this as I went.
Just on the fly.
On the fly, completely.
When you're the brilliance, that's all you need to do, isn't it? You just turn up and brilliance begins.
100%. Oh, who's this?
Well, I'm not sure if I think Chip's just turned up with a golf club, ready to roll.
Oh. And oh my days.
Oh dear.
It's Will Cruz! Will Cruz in Attack Pro Wrestling!
Well, the entire landscape of this has become very, very interesting. Will Cruz, one of the most talented heavyweights in Europe.
He looks very motivated, Sean, I've got to be honest with you. The only thing I don't like about Will Cruz today is he's pandering to the fans, and they're all jabronis, especially Attack Pro Wrestling fans.
Well, Will Cruz wanted to make an impression not only to Attack Pro Wrestling management with an appearance and hopefully a win in the win column, but also to the Attack Pro Wrestling fans. You can see that he's motivated. He's getting his opportunity at Attack, and he wants to make the most of it. And there's going to be no easier way to endear yourself to the Attack Pro Wrestling fan than just munching Chip McSwings.
Yeah, I think the Attack Pro Wrestling fans show the same disdain to Chip McSwings as they do to people like James Ellis and Big Mulligan. And
why do you think that is?
It makes me sick. I don't understand why.
Do you think it's a jealousy, it's an envy thing?
I think it's a complete jealousy. Do you know what, Sean? You're becoming one of my favourite people in Attack Pro Wrestling because you agree with me. I can see clearly.
It's one strain of the argument. The other argument is that they may find the personalities a little bit disagreeable.
Well, I just don't understand how they can do that, because I think I'm a brilliant person, an absolute gentleman in professional wrestling ring as well, just like Chip McSwings. They're getting ready here to square off.
Again, there's a lot of disparagement to golf from the Cathays community centre, and I can understand why. Have you ever been? You say you partake in golf, James. Have you ever been to a golf club? Have you ever been inside one of those places?
Yeah, they're full of very, very posh people and people that James Ellis can get on board with.
Exactly. It's all when you walk into a golf club, People looking down on you, people sneering at you, the complete opposite, the antithesis of the Cathays Community Centre where everyone's bloody lovely.
Bloody lovely, but you sound like you're alluding to they're bloody poor because they couldn't afford to get in a golf club. Am I wrong there? Am I wrong, Sean? I think I'm completely right. And as I said, I do not like the Attack Pro Wrestling fans. And golf is by the by. Why are they giving Larry the Caddy rubbish? I don't get that. He's done nothing wrong. He's just holding the golf club.
It just seems to be a demeanour of Larry the Caddy that seems to attract a beam verbal abuse. And I can kind of get on board with that. Is Will Cruz muscles Chip McSwings in the early part of this contest.
McSwings having a back up there. Oh, they're going to go again, are they? Oh, smart.
Smart by Chip McSwings.
Will Cruz is a very big man. He's a very strong man as well, as he's about to show. Oh,
jeez, that looked effortless. Holy, like, Chip McSwings is a big bloke. He's a stack bloke. And Will Cruz just threw him around like he was a cruiserweight.
Chip McSwings needs to just gather himself here. Get a plan together in his head.
If you were going to transport some of the brilliance from your mind to Chip McSwings, what sort of strategy are you going into a match with Will Cruz?
As a superb professional wrestler and understander of the game, I would personally be looking to target maybe a leg, chop the tree down.
Yep.
Whether he listens to my advice, so yeah, oh, he's gone for an arm.
Again, just the...
I think it's the sheer size of Will Cruz.
The centre of gravity of Will Cruz just proving a problem here for Chip McSwings to gain any sort of advantage. Just can't get off the tee with this fella.
That was excellent, Sean. The Brilliants did enjoy that.
Oh! I don't think Will Cruz enjoyed that. Or maybe this is Chip McSwings' strategy to just enrage the beast.
Yeah. Oh no!
And then hope that he makes a mistake. But I think that might have backfired because Will Cruz is starting to cook here.
Oh no! Directly on Chip McSwings, and the Jabroni fans here seem to be loving it. Maybe Will Cruz plays golf. Looks like he does that swing.
That swing looked pretty spot on from where I was sat. And now Chip McSwings on the outside, hoping to gain a moment to gain composure, but Will Cruz is in pursuit.
Larry the Caddy's there. Oh no!
There you go. That's, you know, Larry the Caddy.
He's pleading you. He's got his cap on. Oh! Into the post. Smart there by Chip McSwings. The Brilliance approves of that.
Will Cruz maybe got a little bit. It's minor complacent there, distracted by Larry the Caddy.
I can't see anything wrong. I just see Will Cruz talking to the referee here. Oh! The Rough Rider.
Into the Rough Rider. And that could be it. Oh no!
Oh, that's
Cruz.
a one.
Wow. If I was Larry the Caddy, I would be doing everything in my power to not enrage Will Cruz. I think if Will Cruz got hold of Larry the Caddy, he'd explode on impact.
You can be very correct there, Sean. Do you know what? I didn't think I'd agree with you this much this evening, but I'm very much enjoying our time on commentary together. You're saying some pretty sensible things. Larry the Caddy needs to not poke the bear of Will Cruz, and he's just gone and done exactly that. And
do you think this is guts or just pure stupidity from Larry the Caddy?
I think stupidity and an undying, I would say, what's the word we're looking for here?
A commitment to Chip McSwings'
yeah,
cause?
Perfect, 100%.
Whatever Chip McSwings is paying Larry the Caddy, I don't think for me it'd be enough to enrage Will Cruz, as Chip McSwings is now got the advantage as Larry the Caddy claps on.
Oh, whoa!
Another one of those rapid pace scoop slams from Will Cruz.
I don't know if this was in the game plan of Chip McSwings. He's back in control here. Oh, and a chop.
Rattled round the Cathays Community Centre, and that one put Chip McSwings on his back.
Oh, he's got him up. Smart, Chip McSwings again. Oh, he's targeting the tree. Maybe he did listen to me.
You called it earlier on in the match that if Chip McSwings to slow Will Cruz down, to target a leg. Used it, got Will Cruz off his feet, followed up with a drop kick on the bottom rope, and now just a little bit too close. I think with a normal competitor, I think Chip McSwing's been able to move them into the centre of the ring, but the size of Will Cruz just got in the way there.
It's a back break. He's teeing it up yet. Oh.
I think Chip McSwing's, again, he needs to guard against complacency here, because all Will Cruz needs to do is get to his feet, and Chip McSwing's in big trouble. Cranking that neck.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh! We talked about Will Cruz's swing. I think a lot of Will Cruz's skills and physical abilities are going to be hampered.
He hasn't got the use of his arm. Oh, he's targeted the leg. He's just targeting the body in general. I think we're seeing right now how good of not only a golfer but a professional wrestler Chip McSwings is.
Wow.
Straight to the throat. It seemed like it anyways. I don't know if it was the top chest. Oh no.
Oh! Well, that might be it.
Is up, yeah. Referee says he's okay.
Oh. And now Will Cruz starting to build on that huge Samoan drop.
Oh, this definitely wasn't in the game plan for Chip McSwings.
And it's all starting to come unravelled in a hurry for Chip McSwings. James, when you're in this position, when the momentum's working against you, what do you do to try and get back into the match?
Not gonna lie, the British just tries to get the hell out of there and try and find some cover. Let me tell you, if Will Cruz was running at me, I'd be getting under that bottom rope and hiding under the ring. Because that's what a smart person would do, a big spine.
This could be it, actually, too.
Oh!
Chip McSwings, who across his time at Attack Pro Wrestling has been in rich form. A win over Chip McSwings here would be a massive, massive moment for Will Cruz.
A big debut indeed for a very strong man in Will Cruz. He's looking for the end here, I think, Sean.
Yeah, I think this could be bad news for Chip McSwings. Managed to get out of it. Oh! It's like a modified version of Into the Rough Rider.
Oh, big kick out. That was an exceptional move from Chip McSwings there.
Huge. All of that momentum, all that weight crashing down on Will Cruz from that height. Would have knocked the wind out of the big man. And now Chip McSwings is going up top. Oh!
Spent a bit too much time there.
Oh! Good Lord! Good Lord alive!
Wow. That was a monstrous line, and we are live.
We're live, pal.
Will Cruz is going for the end again, yeah.
I think, yeah. Oh! Good night. Oh!
Chip McSwings stays alive. Will Cruz can't believe it. The resilience from Chip McSwings, yeah.
I don't know how Chip McSwings is still conscious after that clothesline.
Unbelievable.
That was absolutely colossal.
He's up.
I think that's it. Reversal, 2. Oh! Oh,
Oh, he doesn't move it.
Oh! 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 That was like something you'd see on Cardiff Queen Street after an All Nations game.
I'm in shock, yeah.
Dunked the nut right on this chin.
The caddy's in.
The Six Nations game, and now in comes Larry the Caddy. Larry the Caddy swinging a golf club around. What on earth is going on here?
What's Will Cruz thinking here? The British beat.
Oh, what? Larry the Caddy's got to be the stupidest person in Cardiff.
He chucked it at him.
Why would you give Will Cruz a golf club?
Maybe that was the smartest thing. He sacrificed himself.
What? Oh!
Referee hasn't seen a thing yet. He's up on the top. I can't believe what I'm seeing here, Sean.
After 2 shots with a driver.
Oh!
Good night. I don't believe what I've just seen. I think Larry the Caddy's either the smartest dumb person I've ever met or the dumbest smart person. Took a golf club to the face from Will Cruz in order for Chip McSwings to get the victory.
Chip McSwings is the second smartest man in Attack Pro Wrestling behind James Ellis. That was unbelievable. I said he had a game plan.
And you're someone who has someone in your corner, James Ellis. What would you, is that the sort of sacrifice you'd expect Mulligan to make for you?
Well, 100%. I pay Mulligan a lot of money, and I expect him tonight to make that sacrifice if needs be, so the Brilliance can get the victory and start 2024 off right.
Mulligan to take a golf club to the face for James Ellis, right?
Absolutely.
Wow, well, the story here is that, once again, Larry the Caddy coming to the rescue of Chip McSwings.
Big victory there for Chip McSwings, and Larry the Caddy, like I said, a commitment.
Yeah, the commitment to the cause. Well, Brilliance, it was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Which I didn't expect to say.
I will see you later on tonight.
Right, is everyone ready for the first half main event? Is everyone ready for your first half main event?
And the next entrant to the commentary rumble, I'm joined by one of the hottest prospects in British wrestling. It's Leon Cage. Welcome along.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited for this.
This is a mammoth first half main event. We love a scramble match at Attack Pro Wrestling, and this is just going to be absolute carnage. Leon, I'm sure you're going to be sat here wishing that you were involved in this.
Oh, absolutely. I've managed to be in a few myself, and every time, confusion.
I've seen Leon Cage in a few scramble matches, always impressive. But now, we've got our first better. Kid Lycos 2, the first entrant in this scramble match. I mean, I don't actually know how many competitors are going to be in this. I just know it's going to be absolute carnage.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, Leon Cage, you said you've been in a few scramble matches. What's your strategy when you go in there, when you're getting in there? What have you been taught? What would your trainers say that you've got to be looking out for?
To be honest with you, I mean, you've just got to be ready for anything.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen. So,
having eyes in the back of your head, crucial, especially with this man, Jay Joshua, making his way to the ring. Jay Joshua ended the year in very strong style, ending the year-long undefeated streak of James Ellis on the second night of Mistletoe. Can Jay Joshua carry on that momentum in this scramble match? Always a good time when Jay Joshua's out there, unless I guess, Leon, if you're in the ring with him.
yeah.
Somebody where the fun ends.
Some of the best strikes in the UK right there.
He's got a backspin kick, which absolutely just tucks you up to bed. Night, night, you don't want to get caught with that.
Absolutely. One of the strongest competitors as well.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. Jay Joshua, one of the strongest members of the Attack Pro Wrestling roster. Oh, here we go. Now this is a curveball. A veteran, and I'd say a legend of Attack Pro Wrestling, Made of Stone, Danny Jones. Renowned as a tag team competitor, but an absolute force to be reckoned with as a single star in his own right, Danny Jones. And I don't know who else is coming out here, but you got to say the experience of Danny Jones might make him the favourite. Leon, you train with Danny Jones. What can you tell us about him?
He has the whole package, really. The height, the strength, the technical ability. He's got it all. And it seems to be kicking off right there.
Yeah, he's got that, but he's also got the ability to wind up Jay Joshua. Danny Jones, one of the best all-rounders in Europe. And here, speaking of all-rounders, oh, we've got a double whammy here. Wrestling's got bored in one royal family. And here comes the McPins family. Splits McPins with Ali McPins in tow. Splits McPins, who's had his run-ins with Chip McSwings, who we've just seen in the last match. Those two going back all the way to high school. It's high school bully, and also Chip McSwings, who's been, grafting Ali McPins as well, which has been a somewhat of a drama here at Attack Pro Wrestling. So we've got to be hoping that Splits McPins can keep his focus in this match, because there's a lot to focus on. God, we've got more coming out here, Leon. Do you know who's in this? Have you been smartened up to what's going on here?
I don't have a clue. I'm just here for all the surprises.
Here for the surprises, here for the vibes.
It's all what Attack Pro Wrestling's all about. And the crowd knows.
Again, we talk about competitors who are the complete package, who are all-rounders. You can't be having that conversation without mentioning Elijah.
I absolutely agree. Definitely one of the best in the UK right now.
One of the best technically, absolutely shredded. We've got enough abs for the whole of Cathays Community Centre, this fella.
Far in the double digits there.
Elijah, who'd been struggling, we say he's an all-rounder. The thing that he seemed to be struggling with was just a bit of karma last year. His time in Attack Pro Wrestling, he'd self-admittedly had not always been acting, as his best self. That all changed at the end of last year as he gave the Christmas present to Nico Angelo. Has that got the monkey off of Elijah's back when it comes to karma? Are we going to see a change in Elijah's fortunes going forward? And is that going to start here at Hoodie Weather? And here we go. Here comes Kid Lycos. Now, you want to talk about people who have elevated themselves over the last year that started 2024 with a house on fire. You cannot say anyone else other than Kid Lycos. What a year he had last year, and he's going to be looking to carry on that momentum going into 2024 at Attack Pro Wrestling. What are your thoughts on Kid Lycos, Leon?
Honestly, he's got it all again. There are so many good competitors in this one match. This is some of the best in the UK going at it here at Attack Pro Wrestling in this
100%.
scramble match.
This is a who's who of the best on the scene, and we like to see the unity between Kid Lycos and Kid Lycos 2, who haven't always been on the same page at Attack Pro Wrestling in recent times.
Sorry, what was that, Mark? All right. Mark.
Well, hang on.
What's happening here?
Lads, I've got a little surprise for you.
Who else is coming out?
Normal scramble match. This scramble match is for the returning 24/7 champion.
This changes everything.
No way! The original and the best 24/7 championship. And now,
Danny Jones going at it.
God, Danny
Couple
Jones
of boots and forearms. He's not waiting around.
Danny Jones took one look at that gold, knew there was gold on the line. The mindset changed. That was it. Let's start battering people.
Oh, Lykos Gym clashed together there.
The 24/7 championship, a mainstay in Attack Pro Wrestling. Some of the legends that have held that belt: Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, the current Attack Pro Wrestling champion Nico Angelo was the last to hold that belt.
A lovely tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there. A knee in the corner, followed by a nice exploder suplex. And Elijah in.
Here we go. This could be a new
Recover.
champ. And Leon, you alluded to it earlier. In this match, you need to have eyes in the back of your head. And what a way to start a 24/7 championship reign, because that title is on the line 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you are that champion, the added burden and the added stress of having that, you need to have eyes in the back of your head. You need to be aware at all times. So everyone's going to be coming after you.
A leg lariat off the middle, followed by that drop kick by Elijah there, knocks Danny Jones out. You're right though. You don't know what's going to happen. Splits McPins and Elijah going at it, a couple of arm drags.
These two know each other very, very well.
Splits McPins gets the better.
Of that exchange is now Splits comes in, but Elijah caught him. Oh, nice. And then in comes Splits. Nice forearm. Oh, what a moment it could be for Splits McPins to be his first ever singles championship win at Attack Pro Wrestling. This could be a big ask. I mean, Jay Joshua though, what a moment it could be for him to be the returning Attack 24/7 champion.
A beautiful enziguri. That strength playing a factor right there.
Yeah, that's you were saying that Jay Joshua, one of the strongest in the game. And we're
Satellite
seeing
into the Hurricane Rana!
Oh, it's nice. And now Lykos Gym working together now to try
Although they're
and.
working together, this match only has one winner.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Leon. Only one. There's no
How
co-winners.
long will they last as a team in this match?
And here comes
Danny Jones
Danny
enters the ring.
Jones. And once again,
gets shut down straight away.
Lykos Gym working together. You know, like Leon, you've been working together with Shane Hooker. If it was the two of you in there, do you work together, or is it may the best man win?
Personally, I think Lykos Gym got the right tactic by because they're working together and taking down everyone in this
They're just
match.
stacking them up. They're stacking them up here.
And Elijah comes in. Oh, and he gets shut down.
How high? This is quite the pile. It's like a bonfire of wrestlers here. Kid Lykos.
Oh! We were talking about that can they coexist story there. I think we just got an answer.
What are we going to see?
Oh! A big back sent on off the middle rope.
Jay Joshua at the bottom probably got the worst of that situation. And if you can look from where we can see it, you can see it on his face. That was an Attack Pro sandwich. That was like a triple cheese Attack Pro sandwich. Jay Joshua's like, nah, not for me, thanks. I've had a guts full. Everyone's done.
Oh, Danny Jones catches him.
Lovely stuff from Danny
And
Jones.
a dive.
Again, this Lykos Gym tandem seems to be working very well for Kid Lykos 1 and 2.
Absolutely.
But you made the good point, Leon. How long can that last? Only one person can walk out 24/7 champ.
A nice elbow there from Jay Joshua. A knee from Elijah. Goes for that spinning back kick.
Again, if that catches you, it's game over. Nice stuff from Elijah.
Oh, and dropped over behind Splits McPins was by Jay Joshua. And a super kick. Elijah heading to the top. What's he looking for? On a beautiful Hurricane Rana off the top to Jay Joshua.
Sending him to the apron is Splits McPins now. Starting to build a bit of momentum.
Oh! And a lovely chop.
It's nice, it's good.
Built the momentum from the rope. Danny Jones in. Discus forearm followed by a backstabber. Sending Elijah off. A nice kitchen sink.
Catches Kid
Lycos. Oh, into the Falcon Arrow. That could have been it there.
It's just good.
Calling for the brainbuster.
Oh no.
Sleeper suplex.
Oh. It is going berserk here.
So much is going on.
And this is what it's going to take, because you need to incapacitate all the other components before you can manage to score a pinfall or a submission. Or you can just make two of them tap out at once by the looks of it. What are we going to see? A double Boston Crab?
What's Danny Jones going for? That technical ability coming in. A single leg Boston Crab to both Kid Lycos and Elijah.
That is absolutely incredible.
Going for here? He's tying them up in knots. He catches a super kick, gets a sleeper on Splits McPins the same time. And a double sleeper.
Well, we've seen chain wrestling before, Leo, but this is totally, completely different.
Oh!
Danny Jones!
This is why he is one of the best, if not the best, technical wrestler in the UK.
We said you'd have to try and get everybody incapacitated. Danny Jones is going to make everybody tap at once.
Ali McPin seems to be doing something here.
What's Ali McPin's thinking? This might have been a poor decision on her part.
Personally, I wouldn't want to mess with Danny Jones.
I don't think he's going to discriminate.
Oh.
Well, now every single person who was in a submission from Danny Jones is now up on their feet. And now he's in a very, very unenviable situation.
Drop kicks!
Quadruple drop kick to Danny Jones.
Jay Joshua waited his time by the looks of it. He's geeing up for something. Oh! Big roundhouse kick.
There's those strikes you talked about earlier, Leon.
Oh! Dive.
I think even the crowd need eyes in the back of their head to survive this match.
On his feet. Ducks one handspring.
Oh, going for the cutter.
Catches him. Sliced bread. And a flip dive to everyone.
What hang time from Kid Lycos too. And now Splits McPins is alone in the ring. Oh, I don't know who's got the clear advantage here. Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh! I've never seen anything like that before.
I think it might be Splits. Holy!
Oh! DDT to Jay Joshua on the outside.
Splits McPins flying through the turnbuckles. A DDT to Jay Joshua. This might be the momentum Splits McPins needs to walk out 24/7 champion. He's got to put it away soon.
Tornado DDT in the ring.
He's got to get it done soon.
Heading to the top rope. What is Splits McPins looking for? Splash!
Oh! That might have been the opportunity that Splits McPins could have, the only opportunity Splits McPins will get in this match. To be 24/7 champ as Kid Lycos just cleans him out with a super kick. Now Splits is in trouble. Lycos Jim back with the tandem offense.
Spanish fly! Oh my days!
Wait, what's this?
Double.
I don't know what have happened there. That would have been one for a headache for
kick.
management, I think.
Catches him in the electric chair. Oh! And a DDT from Lycos to Kid Lycos.
That might be the end of the Lycos tandem offense.
A gold buster followed by line to the back of the head.
Could Elijah's
Splits the pins
2024?
back in.
Could it?
Enziguri to the back of the head.
Could this turn it around? Could this be
Electric chair.
the end of the bad karma for Elijah?
Going for it. He hits it. That could be it.
Oh,
Oh no. Beautiful German suplex.
in comes Kid Lycos too.
Oh, the full Nelson into the German suplex.
Roll up
Victory roll. Roll back.
into the
Jay
wheelbarrow.
Joshua. A bridge German suplex. And the kick to the back to break the pin up.
Go on, Kid Lycos.
Stolen him up. Close that. And a brainbuster at the same time of his own.
Now Jay Joshua putting himself in contention.
That big back heel kick.
The spin kick.
Danny Jones.
Danny Jones going to pick the scraps here. New 24/7 champ. Oh,
Splits breaks it up at the very last moment.
in the nick of time. We almost had a new champ.
Trading you. None of them will give up.
How many Danny Jones forearms to the jaw? Or splits
Oh,
with pins
Splits
forearms to
brings
take.
better. Oh, rake in the eyes.
But there's no disqualification in a scramble match. Oh wait, now here comes, as we can see,
Danny Jones.
Ali McPin's in there now.
Oh!
Well, Ali McPin's, I mean, some would argue that she shouldn't be in the ring.
That's Splits McPin's sister.
Yeah, I mean,
he's not going to be happy.
Yeah, this is going to probably light a fire under Splits.
I think he's got the tights there, but Splits still managed to kick out a step up Enziguri. Ali McPin's Salak DDT!
Oh. And we thought it was only the Lycos
What's
gym
she
with the
going
tandem
for?
offense.
What's she going for?
Ali
Ali
McPin's-
McPin's moonsault to the outside of everyone! Splits and Danny Jones still in the ring. Haluva kick in the corner.
The entire field's been taken out by Ali McPin's.
Oh, Splits dropping Danny right on his neck.
We
And that's
got
it
a
new.
24/7 champion, Splits McPins, with his first singles championship in Attack Pro Wrestling.
What a match. That was unbelievable.
Absolutely insane. What a moment for Splits McPins.
Such a deserved win.
What? Oh, why the... Seeing these two knobheads again. What is going on here? And why is Larry the Caddy...
24/7 champion. And it
This is
changes
disgusting.
hands.
This is disgusting.
No way. That is the cheapest title win I have ever seen. Splits McPins went through all the pins. He went through 6 other men, is it?
It's just
And
completely...
now he's been ripped from that win.
Yeah, and the disdain shown in the Cathays Cruise, like, it is absolutely palpable.
Ali McPin's still in the ring.
Larry the Caddy putting his hands on Ali McPins as well. Disgusting. I've seen enough of these two. Yeah, Ali McPin's going to take a golf club and smash it round one of their heads. The torment of Splits McPins from Chip McSwings continues. And it just seems that Chip's just systematically taking everything away from Splits, including his first ever singles win. Didn't even get a chance to celebrate or absorb it. And people are pissed, rightfully so.
The crowd letting their thoughts known, and I do not blame them.
Wow.
I can tell you all are not used to seeing a champion. But Ali McPinn,
Now this is disgusting.
you have been avoiding my messages. You've been ghosting my texts. You never reply to my Instagrams. But I'm going to tell you right now, you have the opportunity of a lifetime because you right now can go home with a champion.
Wow. That is vile. That is
And I
rank.
would be remiss to say I don't think the people in the chat so come on, Ali. What is
smooth.
it? How about you come on and roll the chip?
Well, if Ali McPinn's had a lick of sense, she'd kick this guy in the plums right now. Roll him up and walk out champ. Sway Splits on the outside.
A slap.
Yeah, take that, man.
I didn't realize, Ali, that you truly are a capital B word. And by that, I mean
Nah.
a bowler.
Chip McSwings
Mate,
is really taking the life away from Splits McPins.
I'm actually, mate, I'm gobsmacked. What the hell have we just seen?
He's taken his belt
Surely.
and he's knocked out his sister and left her in the ring.
Well, these two will probably just be leaving Cathays immediately because it's going to be on site for anyone in the back to get their hands on Larry the Caddy after that. It's absolutely disgusting. What a little, like, we're live. We're live, so I can't say exactly what I think of Larry the Caddy.
I just hope Ali McPins is alright to this rate.
It's a shameful end to what was an excellent match and an excellent moment. Splits McPins, his first
That's
singles
right,
championship
help. Get
win.
some help.
We've got to get some help out here.
Let's get her checked up.
Larry the Caddy smashing Ali McPins in the teeth with a golf club.
You've just got to feel for the McPins family at this rate.
It's going to be on site for Larry the Caddy and Chip McSwings. You know, you
When
read.
Splits McPins gets that match he deserves with Chip, he's going to rip him apart and everyone is going to love it.
Don't forget, you can get your all-important raffle tickets your all-important beer, your all-important merch, and we'll see you in about 20 minutes. Thanks, guys. time it is, don't we? That's right, it's the raffle time, and to help me with the raffle today, we have got a very special guest. He is the owner of Attack, it's Mark Andrews! Right, have we all got our raffle tickets? Let's see them in the air, come on. Let's see them. Yeah, we got a lot of raffle tickets. Right, Mark. Shall we go for it? I've got no hands. The first prize is a cap, and it is going to yellow. 516 to 520. I love it. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Right, our second prize is an Attack Pro Wrestling t-shirt, and it is going to another yellow. It is 531 to 535. You have won an Attack Pro Wrestling t-shirt, young lady, so you can come up to the first prize and collect your prize. She's the best girl ever. Your last prize is 2 tickets to Everyman Cinema in Cardiff and an Attack Pro Wrestling hat. The winner of that prize is it's not yellow! It's like a pinky purple. And it is 776 to 780. Go to the match to collect your prize. Thank you to everyone who bought a raffle ticket. It's going to a very, very important charity. So thank you very, very much for doing what you can. Right, let's crack on with the second half, shall we? This is a match I am very, very excited for. Last time we were here, I said we had 2 of the best female wrestlers here in the UK. Today, we have another 2 of the very best females in the UK to represent British female wrestling. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Welcome back to Hoodie Weather, Attack Pro Wrestling's first show of the year. Sean Thorne, I mean, we're just recovering from an insane first half of wrestling. But before we get to what is probably going to be a clash between two of the greatest females superstars in Europe, Sapphire Reed and Danny Luna, got to welcome the newest member of the broadcast team.
That's right.
It's Nathan Black of PPW. Welcome along.
That was a subpar introduction, so I will do it again myself just to make sure everybody understands. The comedian Nathan Black here, the owner of the most profitable wrestling business in the UK, proudly on commentary for this fantastic Attack Pro Wrestling match. Sean Thorne.
And I thought I had my work cut out of me when I was commentating with the brilliant James Ellis earlier on in the night, but someone who is going to have their work cut out for them tonight is going to be Sapphire Reed going against Danny Luna, one of the best competitors in Europe, the world at her feet. This match is going to be madness.
You're absolutely speaking the obvious truth there. This match is going to be very exciting for sure. You've got Sapphire Reed up against the newly signed, on the tip of everybody's tongue, Danny Luna, who arguably is, I might say, the greatest female wrestler in the UK today.
I mean, it's a massive, massive show. And here she comes, the powerhouse of subculture, Danny Luna, who ended last year, probably not in the way she would have liked at Mistletoe, with a questionable defeat at the hands of the brilliant James Ellis.
Listen,
Danny Luna looking to right that wrong tonight, hoping to head to Canada, head to the US, head to North America with TNA with a bit of momentum.
She's extremely talented. When it comes to wrestlers like this, I have to divide them into personalities and into wrestlers. As a wrestler, I can't knock her. She's fantastic. She's got strength, style, speed. As a person, I just don't really find her a very nice person. I think she cares more about the fans, and she really just has got a little bit arrogant in all of her success, if I'm honest with you. I think she needs to come back down to earth.
Wow. Don't vibe with the subculture, Nathan.
Well, she trained down with me in Sheffield. She'd have a better attitude, put it that way.
Wow. Well, Sapphire Reed, I think, knows that the task at hand is going to be a large one. When you've got an informed competitor like Danny Luna, it's going to be a big ask for Sapphire, who is probably one of the, considered one of the hottest prospects in Europe.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair shout. I'll tell you what, the crowd here, for the Welsh, who aren't the smartest, let's be honest, they are certainly in from second one here tonight, have been into every single match, loud, and it's exactly what you want, and what's to be expected from the Attack Pro Wrestling army, shall we say.
The atmosphere in the Cathays Community Centre has been absolutely banging. In fact, at half-time, that was the conversation most of the people were having about how great the atmosphere is, as well as how great all of the contests have been. And I think a lot of people chatting earlier that this is the match that they were looking forward to most.
Yeah, I mean, Sean Thorne, in and out of, obviously, you're putting yourself over eating Haribo. I have noticed that you've been doing a quite sterling job on commentary with your different list of tag team partners for commentary, shall we say. But I think things are really going to step up here. Speaking of which, a beautiful step up, Rana there from the second rope.
When Sapphire Reed builds momentum, that is when she's at her most dangerous. I think Danny Luna just realising there, she's in a little bit of trouble, rolling to the outside. Now in comes Sapphire. Oh!
Through the bottom and between the middle rope. Huge kick there through the bottom. Really building momentum. This crowd loving every single second of it.
Great start from Sapphire Reed. It's going to take a lot more than that, though, I think, to put Danny Luna away. Danny Luna now. Nice reversal. Planting Sapphire on the apron.
The spine there, the clothesline. Jesus Marumba, that's not where you want to be with your neck hanging off the edge of the ring.
Because especially with Danny Luna, who will see a bullseye on that and take any advantage.
Goodness me.
And taking advantage in a very different way than you'd see in probably in our next match with James Ellis and Mulligan. They're taking advantage in the sense of just the ring awareness and the technical ability. Oh, and then Sapphire saw that one coming in.
She's quick. She's fast. There's the power, though. You knew it was going to happen, Sean Thorne. You knew that was going to be the tail of this match, was going to be the power of Danny Luna.
Danny Luna's power game, definitely the strength in her arsenal. the powerhouse of subculture. And I think Sapphire's just going to need to... God, that could be it, actually.
Potatoes. Goodness me.
Avoiding impacts like that is going to be essential for Sapphire to be in with a shout in this one.
Dan Luna, it's almost a stalking and over. Telling you, got to be careful. A bit of an overconfidence. I think Sapphire Reed here. Just shut her back down though. It sounds cliche, but it's going to be the tail. If Sapphire Reed can withstand the power and just stay in this long enough to find the tactical advantage. And the other thing which has to be said is the pressure of having a match like this. She is, you know, like I said, on the tip of everybody's tongue. She's extremely successful, and sometimes before a big match like this, that can eat away at you and make it hard before the bell has even rang.
Absolutely spot on. And just we saw earlier there, just that slam, Sapphire just coming down on her shoulder a little bit there. And I went to see that come into play later on in the match. But now Dani Luna with a series of suplexes, just wearing Sapphire down. Oh!
Nice.
I've got to make no mistake, Dani Luna won't have underestimated Sapphire Reed at all. Oh, what? Nice suplex.
Mighty meaty.
Hook the leg. Sapphire kicking out at 2.
I dare say that Dani Luna is really, from the offset, there's been moments, but has really taken advantage of this contest so far.
Dani's been in control. TNA, obviously, probably on her mind. Do you think that the move to TNA is going to help or hinder?
Sorry, it's usually you interrupting me, Sean Thorne, but I'll let you have a go for once. You were saying...
Well, do you want to go into TNA with momentum? Or are you sort of worried that, you know, you might want to go, you don't want to go in injured?
I mean, so I understand your point there. You know, is she taking it a little bit easy? She knows she's got a huge road ahead, but something tells me, like I said, Dani Luna will be doing everything that it takes here to show in each and every match before she leaves why she's going.
100%. Dani Luna. Damn. What a clothesline. That could be it. Anyone who's seen anything of Dani Luna in Attack Pro Wrestling will know that you're going to get anything less than 100%. And Sapphire Reed might be getting a little bit more than 100% on Dani Luna here.
And this slowly picking away the bones and the scraps, but Sapphire Reed there with a nice little pin. Oof, boom.
Oh! Unlucky that Dani Luna just landed on the ropes, was just able to just turn that momentum around.
Huge boot to the old teeth holder there. Goodness me, she might be picking up a few of those from the Attack purple canvas there. Not as nice as mine, I might add.
I think Dani Luna could have been in a little bit of trouble if she didn't manage to just lay that Claymore into Sapphire. And that's just turning into just a slugfest. Oof, that one caught Sapphire plumb on the jaw.
And I'll tell you what, these GCS Ehlers fans here in Cardiff are having a great time. Oof, right in the ear. She'll need that for hearing. Sapphire Reed trying to build some momentum.
Oof. See, this is where Sapphire becomes dangerous. It's just the resilience, the fire. When she gets going, that's when you see people lose matches.
You sound a bit biased there, Sean Thorne. Is that you saying that you think Sapphire Reed's got what it takes to win this match? Are you being biased?
I'm just calling as I've seen it. My experience of seeing Sapphire Reed matches.
As long as you're being biased. Something I would never do, by the way.
Big clothesline from Sapphire. Oh! Now Dani's in a bit of trouble. Sapphire using some of those sort of the moves that you kind of more associate with Dani Luna, the power.
That's a lot of power for a lady with a big, strong lower center of gravity there and strength, but she's tried to roll in. I think she's going to get caught.
Oh, another huge German suplex.
Like you said, Sean Thorne, right, kind of landing a little bit on that shoulder again. There's only so many of those you can take.
Again, when you're taking those sorts of impacts from Dani Luna, it's just those little things that could just pop, like maybe a shoulder, maybe a collarbone or something that then wears you down and then just completely writes you out of the match. You've got to be thinking of, like, Sapphire looks like she's in a lot of pain. She probably won't be wanting to give away that maybe the shoulder or something's damaged to Dani Luna because she doesn't want to put a bullseye on it.
Yeah.
Because, again, Dani Luna, one of the best, will capitalise and just a slap to the chops.
I'm all for that. Slap her again.
Oh, here we go. Nice.
Straight in, got the arm.
Into the crossface.
The arm.
Is Dani Luna going to tap out?
The ref's checking closely there. These fans here, a little bit undecided. I think they'd be happy either way. It's a real battle here. Oh, wait a minute, powering straight out.
I think there's a lot of respect for both of these competitors in this match. I think
wouldn't go that far.
Both of them understand how good they are at this game. And hang on, here comes Sapphire, rolls up Dani Luna. Dani Luna rolling through. Use the momentum against her. Oh!
Right in the belly button.
Oh, God.
There.
And this is a vulnerable position for Dani Luna, not where she wants to be. Sapphire on top.
Huge leg there. Come on, Pinner. Huge upset coming here. I think Sapphire really got it. Maybe your biased commentary was right all along, Sean Thorne.
Dani Luna kick it out of 2.
Trying to use the energy, I suppose, of these poor unfortunate souls here in Cardiff. Are we in Cardiff?
What a power bomb!
We're somewhere in Wales. I can't wait to leave. Quarter.
It's going to get her again. Oh!
That's it.
Yeah. Oh!
2.
Did you see the momentum? It like got a whiplash effect on that power bomb.
And again, how many times have we said in this match alone she's been smashed down, kind of like taking a lot of abuse on the top of that back, across the shoulders.
Exactly, yeah. In that upper body area, we've seen 2 or 3 points in this match, which could easily could have caused injury.
Dani Luna.
I think this is the problem. There's just no way you can escape because you can be on the outside of the ring and Dani Luna could just hoist you up and put you in a whole world of trouble.
You don't want to be backwards, facing the outside on the top rope. She's been caught with an elbow. This is bad news all around for Sapphire Reid at the moment. It hurts a little enough, I can only imagine, to be slammed from average height. Never mind being up on the top there.
This could be a big problem for Sapphire if she gets caught here. This is why she's battling out of it so ferociously. Now she rolls through.
Oh! Hey, Zeus, remember ham and eggs. What a flying headbutt.
What am I seeing?
I don't know, but I got a lot of time for it. Huge cutter there.
This is where Sapphire picks up victories. Oh!
And into a crossface.
Back into that crossface, and Sapphire, in what many would consider would be an upset. Dani Luna, one of the most impressive competitors of 2023 on the Attack Pro Wrestling roster.
The problem is here, the strength of Dani Luna fighting from underneath is able to kind of just carry that weight, makes it to the bottom rope.
Well, that's it. That adrenaline of desperation might just be coming in to give Dani Luna a little route back into this match. You know, Dani Luna could be in the mix for an Attack Pro Wrestling Championship match. She's in that picture. She's right at the top.
That's what I like to see. These fans here booing her. What, for taking advantage? For realising that only she can win the match and they're not going to help? How dare they boo Sapphire Reid?
Oh, that was what a kick from Dani Luna, catching Sapphire coming in.
Sapphire Reid has impressed the absolute life out of me here tonight. Going, oh man, is it Pounder? Punch that green hair dye right out of her. Oh, that's unnecessary. That's not fighting fair.
Again, it was a position that Sapphire was just at a moment of vulnerability.
See, this is what I'm saying about these people, thinking that she's this big hero and then she wants to pull dirty tactics like that. Sapphire Reid, oh my.
No! Oh, that's it. It's over.
Done with.
Good Luna landing. Good
Sapphire
night.
Reid.
Oh, wow. Absolutely incredible stuff from both Dani Luna and Sapphire. Wow.
Well, it lived up to expectations.
It lived up to expectations. I think Sapphire, to her credit, showed a lot of heart, because I don't think she was showing us just how much pain she was in. We're seeing it now. She's just favouring that shoulder, and I think she battled through a hell of a lot of pain to be able to last as long as she did against Danny Luna, which is why you need to give Sapphire Reed her flowers for this one. But
And you never believed in her. You said Danny Luna was going to win all along. Sean Thorne, unbelievable stuff there. It's typical you.
Danny Luna heading to TNA with a lot of momentum, with the world at her feet.
Sean Thorne, with her heading to TNA, I'm going to head to Get Far Away From You. It's been a real pleasure for you to sit next to the comedian. It's been a pleasure, and maybe one time I'll come and see you about second best promotion in the UK after PPW, Riot Cabaret. I'd shake your hand, but I really don't want to. Thank you, Sean Thorne.
It's been an experience. Thank you very much. Now we go back to our ring announcer, Rain Leverkusen, as we now await our next contest.
If you have enjoyed the show so far, guys, we are back here in Cathays Community Centre on March 2nd for Press Start 7! Tickets are on sale now, so go to socials and make sure you grab them. Right, let's crack on with another match, shall we? Your next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
And as we go into our next match, a tag team match, the next entrant in the co-commentator rumble here, we're joined in the broadcast position by none other than Elijah. How you doing, sir?
Hello. Joining the revolving door of commentators tonight.
Well, it's been an absolute. Speaking of which, here is one of my broadcast partners of the evening.
Oh, he's pointing right at me. He's not a happy man.
Brilliance, James Ellis and Mulligan making their way to the ring.
Are these two actually friends? Is that what's happening here?
Well, Elijah, you can give us the insight from the locker room. What do you think of this relationship between James Ellis and Mulligan?
It's an interesting dynamic for sure.
Well,
I will say that.
Well, I'll tell you something that James Ellis said to me earlier, that when Larry the Caddy took a golf club to the face for Chip McSwings, James Ellis was adamant that Mulligan, if the moment came to it, would take a golf club to the face for James Ellis. Now, I'm not sure that is the case.
I'm not sure that a golf club to the face would hurt Mulligan. Look at him, he's a beast.
You need more than that, I think, to take down the monster in any event. Having Mulligan in your corner, whether the relationship is financial. Well, there's our answer.
There's the proof.
There's the proof there. We're seeing the Queen's face right there in front of our very eyes.
Money in Mulligan's pocket.
And whether that relationship is financial or whether there's any sort of personal friendship there, whatever it is, having Mulligan in your corner is no bad thing.
And their opponents.
So we've seen one wrestling royal family tonight in the McPins. Here comes the second royal family of Attack.
Oh yeah, here they are.
It's the father and Sunflower.
Someone I know very well, old Papa Sunflower, and his handsome young boy.
You have a lot of history with everyone in this contest, Elijah.
I do, yeah.
A lot of history.
Old Papa Sunflower, I'm so glad he's back in Attack Pro Wrestling. I'm so glad that he's able to put money on his family's, food on his family's table.
Well, we know that photosynthesis has been kind to this young Sunflower.
Oh yeah.
We've seen him Attack Pro Wrestling grow from a mere sapling into a blossoming beast of a sunflower here.
It's happened so quickly too. You've got to think by this time next year he might actually be as big as Mulligan.
Well, that's it. You know, whatever miracle grow they're using on Sonny the Sunflower, it's working. I know that Stefan Andreas, another one of my broadcast compatriots, will be looking on fondly at the flower he used to babysit there. And so we've got in one corner here a relationship that's dictated by cash, and another that's dictated by, well, do you call it blood in the Flower family?
Sap, I guess?
Sap.
What's stronger? That's the question.
No, there's a little wave to you there, Elijah. From
Lovely to see the sunflowers live on the internet.
The fans in the Cathays Community Centre using a derogatory term for someone from Swansea. For those of you watching on YouTube from outside of the Welsh community, and Bluebirds being the team of Cardiff City, the rivals of Swansea City. Just to give you a little bit of background, because that does form an important part of the relationship between the Attack faithful and James Ellis. It is built upon Cardiff and Swansea hate.
That's not going to have James Ellis in a good mood for this match. His blood's going to be boiling as we kick this one off.
So Elijah, you know a lot about each of these guys. Let's start with father and Sunflower. What sort of strategy, when you're going against someone like James Ellis and Mulligan, would you be putting in here if you were in that corner tagging with these guys?
I mean, they've got to use the speed advantage, especially with Mulligan here. He's a big guy, and you've got to chop down that tree.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
And we saw Sonny the Sunflower at Mistletoe impress. The pace on Sonny the Sunflower.
He's a quick lad.
It's chaotic.
James Ellis is not going to enjoy any shenanigans here.
James Ellis isn't being paid by the hour. He wants to get this done. He wants to get this done, get these flowers pinned, and get in the boozer and get ready for the Rumble.
Undefeated in 2023, James Ellis.
Until the final hurdle.
Oh, right at the end.
A real heartbreak. A sort of a polar opposite year to you in Attack Pro Wrestling, when you had the big win at the end of the year.
You could say that. Thanks for bringing that up. But I did end the year on a high. And I actually threw Mulligan out of the Rumble. So
Well, you got to think that, you know, with what happened with you at the end of Mistletoe, surely the karma's lifted, and that 2024 is going to be the year of Elijah.
I'd like to think so. Had a good showing today in the Scramble. I'm feeling confident going into this year.
Great showing in the Scramble.
We're off.
24/7 champ. And now here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Talks about the pace of Sonny the Sunflower. His old man. He's got a bit of movement in him as well.
He can go. He
nice
can
drop
still
toe
go.
hold.
And another. James Ellis. He doesn't know where he is. He's all over the place.
All over the show at the moment. As I said, you've been in the ring with old Papa Sunflower. Is it disconcerting wrestling a Sunflower? Does that throw you off your game?
Oh, it can be a little bit intimidating. He's no small man, old Papa Sunflower. Great build.
You know, he's got a great build, he's got a great engine. Well, speaking of build.
Oh, here we go.
Right, this is I'll tell you what, I don't care who you are, this is a problem. And what Sonny.
He's excited to get in there. I'm not sure if this is the smartest move from the Sunflowers.
You know, little childlike innocence here, and I think when you see Mulligan up close, you realise like how ginormous this fella is.
Oh, scaring him into this corner.
Yeah, that's it. When you look the giant in the eyes, then you know, actually, I might be screwed here. I might have made a big mistake. But here you go, and this is what you mentioned earlier, Elijah, about the quickness. Sonny now.
So agile. Oh, big. Oh, no.
Don't think that's not going to work at this stage.
To his feet. Big drop kick.
He's got the giant stumbling.
And another.
But he's not knocked him off his feet.
Oh, kicked him in the shin. Mulligan doesn't know what's hit him here. Oh. Huge body slam.
A little bit of words of encouragement there from James Ellis.
And this is the position that he wanted to be in. He's paid Mulligan.
You know.
Oh.
He's his
didn't
boss.
last long though.
It's his mentor. Some warm words of encouragement from the Brilliance. But he's walked straight into an armbar here from Sonny the Sunflower.
Here we go. Old Papa Sunflower in. The Sunflower's firmly in control here.
Showing those wrestling fundamentals, running the family. As old Papa Sunflower comes off the top rope. Again, just working on that arm of James Ellis.
Big axe handle there. James Ellis's arm has got to be hurting him. Oh, he's got him again.
This is smart stuff here by the Sunflowers.
Oh,
And oh, wait, hang on now. Old Papa Sunflower going up to the top
from
rope.
the top all the way down.
Yeah, James Ellis needed to get out of that corner. He needs to get back to Mulligan.
He's reaching. Old Papa's got him. Oh,
Oh, he almost deflowered Old Papa Sunflower.
Ellis and Mulligan in control now. Cutting off that ring.
And spring has sprung. Here comes James Ellis now. And that little window of opportunity to just get back in control. And now Mulligan's in the mix. Big problems for the Sunflowers here.
Yeah, you don't want to be in there with Mulligan when he's angry.
I don't want to be in there with Mulligan, full stop. He could be the happiest he's ever been. That fella could have just won the lottery, and I don't want to be anywhere near him in a combat situation.
Oh, stomping on the petals of Old Papa Sunflower.
Yeah, that is, you know, that those extremities do offer an extra bullseye for someone to target. A sensitive area for a Sunflower. As Cathays Community Centre trying to rally around Old Papa Sunflower.
A little bit of flower power, that's what we need here. James Ellis will do whatever it takes to win here. Stomping on Old Papa Sunflower.
Right, James Ellis he just does not care, does he? He don't care who you are. He'd be a baby Sunflower and he'd still give it you both barrels.
The Sunflowers really need to make a tag here. Choking him on the ropes.
Look at Mulligan as well.
Getting right in his face. Oh, he's kicked him behind the ref's back.
Referee needs to just keep an eye on Mulligan. Because you know that James Ellis and Mulligan, both of them, will use every advantage that they've got. Cover, still a lot of fight in Old Papa Sunflower. You know that Old Papa Sunflower returned to Attack Pro Wrestling to pay the bills, to support the family. That's still, you know, still going to be playing on his mind.
He's done well so far. Oh, come on. Working his way back to that corner, and James Ellis has stopped him again.
Oh yeah, even the dungarees are gone now. It's a real sorry state of
They're
affairs
really wearing him down.
for Old Papa Sunflower here. Big problems.
Big boots of Mulligan.
And now, God almighty, whole thing's falling apart here. Wheels have come off.
I've been in the ring with Mulligan, and that feels like getting hit with a rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's going through your mind? Because, you know, you've been in a lot of tag team situations, Elijah. When you're just getting absolutely pasted like this, how do you stay in the game? How do you mentally stay able to not lose the contest?
You've just got to keep fighting, Sean. That's my only answer. You've got to find the gap to get through and get that tag. Old Papa's he's just got to keep his wits about him. And if they open that gap, he's got to take it.
You just got to believe that James Ellis and Mulligan will leave a gap.
Oh. Old Papa's taking a kick
Old
in here.
Papa Sunflower.
He's losing his dungarees.
The dungarees are falling down.
Oh, standing on the fingers.
I mean, we got to think, like, you know, what's going through the mind of his young son on the apron, seeing his old man in this state.
I mean, that's going to fire him up.
It's going to hurt. The desperation for Sonny to get in here must be high. And now here comes Old Papa Sunflower. He needs to make that tag.
James
Make
Ellis.
that tag, Old Papa Sunflower. James Ellis with the
fingertips away. Oh, clocks him right in the lips.
And now this is the chance, but Mulligan pulling Sonny the Sunflower off the apron so the tag can't be completed. And now this is a real big problem.
Spine buster, huge from James Ellis.
For the Sunflower family too.
Old Papa Sunflower's still got some life in him there.
The brilliance, James Ellis furious that his year-long undefeated streak ended at the final hurdle at Mistletoe. He's going to be wanting to start 2024 with a win in the win column, and he doesn't care who it's going to
Absolutely.
be and who he has to humiliate to get there.
It feels like he's taking that out on Old Papa Sunflower right now. The frustrations of losing
Well,
right at the end of the year last year.
Well, I could sense that when he was sat with me on commentary. You could sense the frustration that he didn't go that whole year undefeated. It doesn't seem to have knocked his confidence in any way.
Absolutely not.
But then again, with Mulligan in your corner, maybe you would be confident, but he's just tasted Mulligan's boot. Now or never for the Sunflowers.
Reaching for that tag.
Do or die.
This could be it.
We need to see leaf to leaf here.
Oh, James Ellis grabbing the boot again.
At the last minute.
He pushes him away. There's the tag.
In comes Sonny.
Oh,
And he's going straight for Mulligan. He's firing up.
2 huge clotheslines and a boot for Mulligan.
This Sunflower's ready to cook. Up he goes. Sonny the Sunflower with momentum. Oh, see you later.
Unbelievable speed. Huge clothesline.
And this is what we've seen from Sonny the Sunflower when he starts to build up that pace, build up that momentum. He becomes unbelievably dangerous. James Ellis in trouble now as Sonny the Sunflower goes up top. Watch out for Mulligan here.
Oh, pulled James Ellis out of harm's way.
Oh, and that Sonny the Sunflower, I don't know if you saw that, just caught his ankle.
There he goes. Big
And he
dive.
flies through the air. Obviously that ankle must be fine.
And the momentum has shifted into the favour of the Sunflowers. Looking to capitalise.
James Ellis all over the shop here.
Springboard drop kick and a
Fortunate
senton.
landing. Oh, I just thought with the landing there that Sonny the Sunflower might have just been the sort of luck that these Flowers need to secure a victory over the Brilliance in Mulligan.
That was incredible. Big drop kick, landed in a senton. Incredible offense from Sonny the Sunflower. Oh, the straps are down on the dungarees.
The dungaree straps this time.
Business
voluntarily
is about to
coming
pick
down.
up.
I mean, yeah. And Old Papa
a
Sunflower's
tag.
tagged himself in. It's interesting.
Float over.
That's nice. Oh, what we see here?
Oh, James Ellis blocks. Code breaker. Code red. Huge. And a cover.
Game over.
Oh, just kicked out there.
Good Lord. What would you call that, Elijah?
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Hell of a combination from the Sunflowers. You've got to give James Ellis credit. And I don't like to, but getting his shoulder up after that.
To kick out after that.
Impressive.
It's a big ask.
Up on the shoulders now.
I know.
Go up, Dad, he says.
Oh, you got to say, these are the
Strong young man, Sonny the Sunflower.
Oh, that was a rough landing for
big
Old Papa
spill.
Sunflower. Really unlucky. And now the luck could just be running out here because Mulligan's in there.
Oh, choke slam, angle slam combination from Mulligan and James Ellis. But he's not legal. He's not legal.
Wow.
Oh, and this is where we see that the lack of chemistry between Mulligan and James Ellis.
God, it's a great call by the official. But like a bad break for James Ellis and Mulligan, because I'll tell you what, I think if Sonny the Sunflower was legal, that would be the end of that one.
Yeah, you have to think that would be the end, Sean. That was a huge choke slam, angle slam combination.
Seen some good double team moves from both of these teams. And that we might be seeing something else here.
Oh, Sonny the Sunflower kicking Mulligan away. Gets some separation.
And now in comes Old Papa Sunflower, who is the legal man.
Oh.
And hooks James Ellis up with a small package.
Nearly had him.
Almost had him. God, been a nightmare for James Ellis and his aspirations for 2024. If he was going to get caught there. Oh!
Trip from Mulligan.
Well, where's Mulligan going with Sonny the Sunflower? He's only...
And you've got to look out for James Ellis and that eye poke.
Big
Body
slam. What we're about to see here. We're about to see the Brilliance moonsault.
Oh, the Brilliance moonsault coming up.
Well, you're about to see something special here.
James Ellis hasn't noticed. Old Papa Sunflower rolling away. Oh, there's nobody home. No water in the pool for James Ellis.
Too distracted with goading the attack by wrestling. Boy, are we going to see a sunflower moonsault here? No, we're not.
Oh, he's got him.
Big Boston Crab.
Here comes the big man. Goozle.
He's got him by the stem. And now in comes Sonny from behind.
He's jumped on his back.
He's jumping on his back. These flowers are just trying to choke
Got
down
him in a
Mulligan.
strangler. And back to that crab. Do we see a double tap out here?
What a moment for Father and Sunflower. Their best opportunity to win this one by a country mile. And Mulligan using his strength.
Man breaks it up. Just overpowering the Sunflowers.
Oh no! Miscommunication, and that knee I think's taken Mulligan right out. James Ellis in a world of trouble.
Oh, huge
What a
DDT.
DDT.
He was going in all directions there.
Oh!
Planting the seed, I believe he calls that one.
Oh, no way!
The Sunflowers kicking off 2024 as they mean to go on. Huge victory.
Father and Sunflower. Elijah, don't get me wrong. Every time I see these Sunflowers, I'm impressed. But I did not see a victory for those two coming.
I got to agree with you, Sean. I wasn't expecting that at all, especially for how dominant James Ellis and Mulligan were there. You've got to think there's going to be some words backstage between those two.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, you know, you're our eyes in the locker room of what that relationship is. I think that relationship might get a little bit frosty.
I'll be staying well away from that one, let me tell you.
Yeah, I think that might get...
An embrace between the father and son.
Yeah.
Picking up the victory.
Could get explosive back there, but the real story here is that Father and Sunflower are victorious at Hoodie weather and Attack Pro Wrestling. Elijah, it's been an absolute pleasure, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
All the best for 2024.
Thank you, my friend.
Right, Attack Pro Wrestling, are you ready for your main event of the evening? That ain't loud enough for the main event. That ain't nowhere near loud enough for this main event. Are you ready for your main event? Introducing first.
Brown.
Let's see who answered the open challenge.
Leon Slater, the youngest in charge.
This is colossal. Leon Slater, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best, maybe one of the most hottest prospects in the entire of Europe, but it's definitely up there with anyone else in the world.
Absolutely. Now this is a match I am glad I get to sit ringside and call with you.
Obviously Leon Slater making waves, also like yourself, recently picked up by TNA.
Yes, good colleague of mine, Leon Slater.
And now Leon Slater can be heading to TNA with the Attack Pro Wrestling Championship. Now you've got to think here, for Nico Angelo, I admire the fortitude of putting an open challenge out like this, but after everything he's been through to get the Attack Pro Wrestling Championship, he could end up losing it here at the first hurdle. He's really made this as difficult for himself as he possibly could.
But look at Nico Angelo, he is stone-faced as ever. He is not intimidated by a man like Leon Slater. He fought for that Attack Pro Wrestling Championship, and just because he has it doesn't mean it's changing.
We've always admired the intensity of Nico Angelo. It doesn't matter what situation he's in.
It's a singles match and it's for your Attack Pro Wrestling Championship. Introducing first the challenger. He is the youngest in charge, Leon Slater. And to my right, he is the man with the black heart of gold and your Attack Pro Wrestling Champion, Nico Angelo!
Well, I'll tell you who's definitely going to win in this, Danny, and that's going to be all of us.
Absolutely.
Because this match is going to absolutely bang. Of course, you know a thing or two about Leon Slater. You've faced off with him in the past. What do you have to do to survive Leon Slater? What's Nico going to be thinking here?
Leon Slater is an athlete like I have never seen before. He just stays on you constantly. You know, he's a very young, respectful man, but the second you kick him the wrong way, he will give it right back.
Of course, you went into your match with some prep against Leon Slater. Nico Angelo has got right now to formulate his strategy.
Absolutely.
These seconds. And Nico, I mean, you know, when you've got the gold, you can afford to be confident. And we say every time we see Nico Angelo, it doesn't matter what kind of match it is, his intensity is just always completely and utterly unmatched. And now he's got the gold around his waist and he's facing someone like Leon Slater. I can only imagine what it's going to be like tonight.
Absolutely. He's got everything to prove tonight, you know. First defense can mean a lot for how your championship reign goes. If he can win this one strong, win this one well, I think everyone will be a little bit more scared of Nico Angelo.
The entire landscape of Attack Pro Wrestling could shift right here tonight because Leon Slater could be walking out as champ. Right, here we go. Hang on.
But this is it. Look, he's volatile. He's easy to wind up.
Well, I seem to remember when we were in prison, I think that was when you faced Leon Slater. It was a similar scenario. The Attack Pro Wrestling fans in Leon. So I had that there was a little bit of a grate there.
Especially if you're facing someone like Nico Angelo. He is born and bred Attack Pro Wrestling. You know, you walk through the doors of the Cathays Community Centre, you have a certain standard you have to live up to. And if these people don't like you, they'll tell you about it.
You know, I think everyone here respects Leon Slater and as a competitor. There's no doubt in his ability. But you know, that still doesn't guarantee that you're going to get the people of the Cathays Community Centre behind you.
Absolutely.
Especially when you've got someone like Nico Angelo. It's nice.
Good arm drag there by Leon Slater. Squaring straight up in the face of Nico Angelo. You've got to think too, I think this is only Leon's second match in Attack Pro Wrestling. if he could walk out with the title tonight, I think a lot of people would be very upset. Lots of people have made their careers here and never captured the Attack Pro Wrestling Championship.
Interesting, it was Leon Slater who was the man to answer. There was probably quite a queue. Oh, nice.
Big waistlock takedown there by Leon Slater, straight in the face of Nico Angelo.
Gee.
Just like ever, Nico Angelo not phased in the slightest.
I say youngest in charge, literally just the confidence of someone twice Leon Slater's length of his career.
Absolutely.
And as you said, second match in Attack, and he's in here and he's looking like he's owning this place. And that's why Leon Slater's at the top of his game.
Nice headlock takedown there from Nico Angelo. Quick reversal here from Leon Slater. Ducks the buzzsaw kick. Now he's on the back foot. First time we've seen Leon Slater on the back foot here. Nico Angelo's holding the ring.
Taking a second just to, you know, get back in the mix here is Leon.
Mr. TNA, I believe Nico Angelo just called him. Does that make me Mrs. TNA?
Either way, Nico just throwing those barbs at Leon, trying to just get into his head, I think, here.
Absolutely, Nico taking that headlock.
Do you think that's maybe like the you know, Leon Slater seems almost invulnerable about how good he is. Is that his one chink in his armour, just because he is the youngest in charge? Maybe you can win the mental battle with him?
Maybe. Here we go. Picking up the pace here a little bit. Ducking big Rana from Nico. Cartwheel from Leon Slater. These men are toe and toe. And Nico Angelo knows. He knows it didn't work.
How long into this match do you think it's going to get until Nico starts to question what he might have done here?
Maybe right now. Maybe right after that big chop. I'd be questioning. Leon Slater going up early for that superplex. Backflip off the middle. Right off the second from Nico Angelo.
And sends Leon outside again. Nico picking up the pace.
Big suicide dive. Nico Angelo owns the room. He is your Attack Pro Wrestling champion.
I think Leon could have been behind the merch tables and Nico still would have been able to hit with that dive. Pace and momentum.
Listen to the hold this man has on this room. The connection, the emotional connection Nico Angelo has made with the fans over the last year. He's the Attack Pro Wrestling champion the people want, and he's not going to let it slide easy.
He's second to none. Like, if you're watching us on YouTube Live and you don't have Defend of the Man, definitely get it. For the price of a pint, you just get access to the entire Attack Pro Wrestling back library, and you can see under the mistletoe the emotion that was in this room when Nico Angelo was champion.
Incredible. Action back in the ring now. Nico Angelo's all over Leon Slater.
God, you see just the precision of that kick. He knew exactly where he was going to hit that. First time in this contest we've seen Leon Slater just in a little bit of trouble.
Absolutely. I'm sure he'll pull something out of the pocket though. I don't think Leon Slater dies this quickly. Nico Angelo with that neck crank. Just trying to grind him down. He's a very tall man. He's deceptively tall, Leon Slater.
Yeah.
And I think that will play a big part into this. The height difference, the strength difference between these two men.
When you think of Leon Slater and you think of his agility and his quickness, you don't necessarily associate it with his height. But I think that's a good
throwing
point.
him around like
But
nobody's
yeah,
business though.
yeah.
Maybe I take it back. Big elbow drop, incredible. Careful there. Fantastic refereeing by Mr. Oscar Harding, of course.
Lovely to see Oscar in the purple attack shirt.
He looks great in purple.
Nico just taking a moment, probably planning his next move. As you said, didn't have no preparation time here, an open challenge against Leon Slater.
He's got to be figuring this out as he goes
Yeah.
along. Every punch that's thrown, he's figuring out a new game plan. Oh, chop from Nico Angelo.
Hooking the arms behind the ropes as well.
Oh, Leon Slater. Don't do it again. Oh, no. A bad influence, this video. Oh, double chop. Disgusting.
How much does that suck?
You are. I mean, I can't even tell you. Sometimes people try not to chop me because, you know, I'm a woman. They're trying to be respectful. But every now and then, if you wrestle someone horrible, they'll get you. And my God, does it hurt. Ducks the first one. Catches him with the back enziguri. Leon Slater capitalizing quick. Handspring. Back elbow. Chajiri-esque. Here he goes. Leon Slater. Let's go. Big dive onto Nico Angelo.
And that's what we've been saying. That moment, that's all it takes for Leon Slater to turn momentum around.
Look how fast he got moving and how fast he is now in charge of this match.
Jesus.
Excuse my pun.
Nico Angelo was just in charge, almost in cruise control there. And then, in the blink of an eye, Leon Slater could just turn it all around.
That's what you get. You can't get comfortable with Leon Slater. You've got to stay on him. He will outpace you if he gets the opportunity.
And it's terrifying pace as well. There's just nothing that you can really do about it. The only thing fortunate for Nico Angelo is, well, he was outside the ring for a moment.
Got a little time to recover here.
But now needs to get back into it, get back into it quick.
Big splash from Leon Slater. Let's go.
Momentum building, confidence building for Leon Slater. When you're in this situation, Danny, and you just kind of feel like the match might be slipping away from you, where's your head at? What do you do to get back into it?
You've got to think about who you're wrestling. You've got to think about where they're going. If you can get 2 steps ahead of them, you can think of a way out of something they might try to do. Oh, that was a receipt from earlier.
Because you've been in there against Leon Slater. Like, well, what for particular Leon Slater? What's the strategy?
Leon Slater, when he gets in control of a match like this, he can get very cocky. You've seen it then. He was making fun of Nico Angelo. And if he does that too much, especially someone like Nico, can get very angry if you take the mick out of him. You've got to capitalize on that. Near fall here.
That's what they say about the black heart of gold. There is a part of Nico Angelo that you don't want to awaken.
No, Nico Angelo has bled for this company. He is not going to let it just slip out of his hands. He will fight tooth and nail to retain that Attack Pro Wrestling Championship. I think Leon Slater knows that. I think he knows he's got to bring big game if he wants to get it done today. Nico putting the brakes on. Big chest kick.
Here we go.
And again.
I think this is exactly
catches. Oh, horrible dragon screw there from Leon Slater. Sends Nico Angelo reeling. He's really grabbing that knee too.
Yeah, he's favouring that knee, which is a big problem for Nico Angelo. So much of his offense relies on that vertical base and his quickness.
Tree of woe here. Bad knee left out though. What is? Oh, big boot to the knee.
There's method in the madness
and
there.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a game plan.
And now more pressure being put on the other knee.
Exactly.
As it's keeping Nico Angelo in that tree of woe.
You don't want to be overcompensating either with the good knee. Nico Angelo's trying to pull himself out.
I think it's a real crucial moment here for Leon Slater. Real crucial moment in the match.
Nico Angelo needs to make some room. He needs to get away. He needs to recover.
And big problems for Nico Angelo's title reign. The champion in big trouble.
Hooking that bad leg, of course.
So Nico's got to be thinking, right, I've potentially got a bad wheel here. What's my next move?
You've got to think a lot of Nico's offense, you know, to hit that split personality, he has to get someone up into powerbomb position. That is a lot. As well. Exactly, a lot of strength you need.
Nico's probably going to be relying on the adrenaline from the Attack Pro Wrestling fans to try and get him through some of this pain.
They will give it to him, absolutely.
Oh,
big kick to the leg.
He's going to need a lot of it.
Nico Angelo just screaming in pain. Leon Slater really slowing down now for such a fast man. He knows he is in control.
And that's it. He doesn't need to install that much or as much energy here because he's got Nico Angelo slowed down. He can conserve his own energy and build up that pace when he needs to. But, oh, wait, here we go.
Spanish fly from Nico Angelo out of nowhere.
Where did that come from?
He had a little bit of spring left in him, but can he capitalise? He can't get to that cover.
God.
Both men down here.
And look at Nico just holding those knees. I think the amount of pain he just had to battle. He had to do a move like that to keep himself in it. And as you were saying, Leon just slowing that pace down just a bit. I think Nico just needed to hit something like that.
Nico Angelo's up to his feet first. Hits the clothesline. Double stomp, beautiful drop kick. And he's reeling, but he's trying. He is really, really trying to push through for these fans. These people that have given him so much.
The whole of Nico Angelo's 2023 could essentially be up in smoke here.
Absolutely, he's limping a little bit there. You don't want to let Leon Slater see that either. There it is, going for the Void Walker. We've seen this many, many times. What's it going to do on that leg? Blue Thunder. Oh! Gets it anyway. Incredible reversal from Nico Angelo. 2.5 for Oscar Harding. My God.
It's going to be moments and opportunities like that Nico Angelo is just going to be desperately needing to get the 3 here.
Being able to land on your feet from a Blue Thunder Bomb like that with an already injured knee, I cannot imagine the instability going on in Nico Angelo's leg right now.
I think Nico Angelo's probably in a lot more pain than he's letting on here. I don't know how many or more opportunities Nico Angelo's going to get to be hitting that sort of high power offense on Leon Slater.
Absolutely. Angelo is going for that split personality all the way up. Leon to his feet. Strikes first with the forearm.
Now just trading strikes here.
Leon Slater asking for it, and Nico Angelo giving it. Big boot from Leon Slater. Nico going for his own. Oh, jeez. Another one from Leon.
Picky out.
Big splash. Oh, yeah. Incredible. Oh, huge drop kick in the corner. Leon Slater is unstoppable.
Challenger is cooking on gas now, and Nico Angelo is in a lot of trouble.
Nico grabs on.
Needed to stop that.
Oh, kicks out the leg. Leg sweep. Goes for the buzzsaw again.
Oh, what a super kick.
Double butt kick, both men down. Incredible action here at Attack Pro Wrestling in your main event.
Both of these guys giving everything for the Attack Pro Wrestling Championship.
Both men just completely out.
That is it.
Got to keep track of Oscar Harding's count here. Could end in a no contest, and I'm sure Nico Angelo would not be happy with that for his first defense.
You sort of feel like at this stage, Danny, they've just both given us everything that they can.
Absolutely.
Like both of them running on empty. It's just going to be who's got the most
Nico
adrenaline
Angelo
left.
up to his feet first. They're wobbly feet, but he is up to them.
Yeah.
Goes to that suplex, Leon.
Is there enough strength in those knees to get Leon Slater in any sort of position from there?
Spins out. Oh, big chop from Leon Slater. Going for that suplex in his own. Nico, tit for tat, these two right now.
huge chop, sending Leon Slater down to the canvas. But can the champion string together enough here to put Leon Slater away?
Oh, pops him to his feet. Big boot from Leon Slater. Nico to his feet, goes for the O'Connor roll, holds on, back roll from Nico Angelo. Goes for the cactus knee, straight over the top. Managed to land on his feet, not too much damage done there.
That could have been really bad for Nico there. Could have been a lot worse.
Leon Slater. Big Nico Angelo catches him on the shoulders.
No way.
Are we going to get the Voidwalker to the outside? My God.
It is imperative Nico Angelo can get the challenger in the ring as quickly as he possibly can here.
I cannot explain to you how much that probably hurt.
And to the state, well, it'd definitely be enough to win a match. Is whether Nico Angelo can get Leon Slater in the ring for the cover, or just roll in himself before the count of 10.
Exactly, but I don't think Nico Angelo would want to win via count out. But when you've been beaten down this much, do you really have much choice?
Well, yeah, that's it, isn't it? I mean, like, at this stage, it might be a win to win, but we both know Nico Angelo well enough, so that ain't going to cut it.
In he goes. Nico Angelo, is he going to go up top now for that shooting star press?
Yeah, I think you can just see he's just trying to shake the knee out. Look at his face. You can see that
even
the
pain
climb
here must be so painful. Oh, yeah. And there it is. There's the knee.
Just the climb here is going to take everything out of the champion.
But he's going to keep trying. He is resilient. He has a black heart of gold, and he will try his best.
Leon's miles away.
Oh, the leg goes out on the top. Leon Slater just pushing Nico Angelo off the top. Everybody, please get out of the way. No. I've seen this too many times.
No,
Leon Slater.
Here? No way, surely not.
All the way over the top. Lands on his feet. My God. What a professional wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. He is the youngest in charge.
What have we just seen?
We might be looking at your new Attack Pro Wrestling champion right now.
Absolutely everybody in the Cathays Community Centre is on their feet, and Nico Angelo is now in the ring, which is bad news for the champion.
Nico Angelo right in the ring. Going for that leg lariat one more time.
Oh
my God. And he got every single inch of it, and I'm worried for Nico.
And it's a new champion.
Let's go. Come on, Nico. Yes, big kick out from Nico Angelo. The last possible second. My God, what a contest we have got to witness today. Nico Angelo's reeling, though. He is barely moving.
Oscar Harding checking Nico Angelo, because at this stage, we could be getting into the realm of a stoppage here. The amount of punishment Nico Angelo's taken.
But these people are right. This is incredible. And this is the exact level of professional wrestling you get, not just for the Attack Pro Wrestling Championship, but here in Attack Pro as a whole. I can't believe people get to watch this on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh. Leon Slater, everything he does, there's just so much intent. Nico Angelo is not letting him get away with it, though.
Because he knows that it could just be one Leon Slater signature move away.
We haven't even seen Leon Slater go up for that Swanton 450 yet.
Well,
one of the most impressive moves in professional wrestling in the world right now.
You could argue we haven't even seen the best of Leon Slater in this match, and Nico Angelo is in a world of trouble.
He is trying his best to not let him get there, because he knows that could be serious, serious trouble.
And that's not taking anything away from the performance of Nico Angelo, who himself has been excellent, and now Leon Slater just hammering away at the champion.
To the leg, Leon Slater has had enough.
And that's that aggressive side that we see, that you can see from Leon Slater.
Oh, Leon Slater. Ripping off the Voidwalker. He is not going to hit Nico Angelo with his own move right now. That is a new level of disrespect.
No way.
No way. Don't think so. Let's go. Oh, incredible Michinoku-esque driver there from Nico Angelo. He's capitalizing. He is going straight for the climb. Right up for that shooting star press.
Has he got it in him to hit it, though?
He's got it. He's holding the leg, but he has got it. Oh! Beautiful shooting star press. He has retained. Oh, kick out from Leon Slater. I cannot believe it.
That was the moment, I think, for Nico Angelo.
Nico Angelo cannot believe it himself.
And
The
he was
people are on their feet.
milliseconds away from retaining the championship.
What an incredible sequence of maneuvers there from Nico Angelo. That last-ditch effort, and I do not know if he has anything left in the tank.
But if he's going to be able to find anything, I think it's the Attack Pro Wrestling fans that are just going to have to get Nico through this through sheer will. But I don't think it's going to be enough.
Nico just hobbling towards Leon Slater. It's got to be time for split personality if we can get him there.
No, just
Headbutt
literally
to the
just
back.
anything, any kind
Just
of
using
offense.
his body as a weapon.
Any offense Nico Angelo can just muster together here, he's using against Leon Slater.
Oh, spear to the leg, to the injured leg. Leon Slater. Beautiful spinning suplex. Huge kick out. Oh, a huge
That's it.
leg lariat to the face. We've got a new Attack Pro Wrestling champ. No, we took
God, how
Nico
much-
Angelo kicks.
How much more is Nico Angelo going to take?
Oh,
I know.
half Boston Crab to the injured leg.
And we could just be seeing the Attack Pro Wrestling, the year that Nico Angelo's had, slipping away at the first hurdle for Nico Angelo. This could be heartbreak.
I think Nico Angelo would pass out before he taps out. But that might be what ends up happening, Sean. Straight back
locked
in,
back in again.
wrenching. Pulled him away from the ropes. I don't know if Nico can make that crawl.
But he's got to, if he's going to remain the Attack Pro Wrestling champion, he's got to make that crawl. He's got to find whatever he's got in him left to just reach out and grab those ropes. Can Nico Angelo stay
Come
with
on,
us
Nico.
enough?
That's it. He is desperate. He is screaming.
Oh, and he's
Hey,
getting there.
got there.
He's
He's
got
got there. But you know Leon will take advantage of those 5 seconds. Look at him wrenching on that leg as long as he can.
I mean, he's got till 5, but still. I think it's only going to be a few more instances like that for Leon Slater.
Look at the face of Leon Slater. He cannot believe that he has given these people so much and they are still cheering for Nico Angelo. That is just that connection that he has with these Attack Pro Wrestling fans. Back to that leg.
Again, just this bullseye on that knee. A cerebral approach from Leon Slater. Just showing everyone it's not just all about his agility and his quickness. As a cerebral
He can do
professional wrestler,
everything, yeah.
he's got that in his locker as well. Look at this.
Hanging up that leg on the rope. What is he going for? Oh, but Nico got the knees up. He went for the frog splash on the injured knee. Nico managing to get the points of both knees to the stomach of Leon Slater, giving him a little bit of time here. But I bet that hurt,
Yeah, I was
even
gonna
just
say.
landing on it. That must have hurt a lot.
With the punishment that those knees have undertook in
It's
this
the only
match.
thing he could do.
What else? Yeah, exactly right. What else are you going to do at that stage? It's been an absolute war.
Incredible. What a fantastic main event here tonight.
You can just see how those knees just knocked the entire wind out of Leon Slater.
Nico Angelo is moving around right now, almost army crawling, just using his arms to get around. He's not even planting his feet into the floor.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, both men sitting up face to face, nose to nose. This has become a fight, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Everything they have got, they will give to you here at Attack Pro Wrestling.
And a bit more by the looks of it.
Nico Angelo.
Wow.
And he will not take that at all. This man has the black heart of gold. You will not talk to him like that. Oh, until he boots you in the face, I guess.
Mr. TNA and Mr. Attack facing off. And now Leon Slater just absolutely hammering. Oh, I just couldn't get enough momentum on that spin kick. Oh! And no,
Up
this
he
could be
goes.
it.
Swanton 450.
If he hits this, we've got a new champ.
Nico Angelo rolls in out of the way. Roll up, 1, 2.
Oh,
Very late kick out there.
no.
Reverse, 1, 2. Not like this, not like this. Goes for that leg one more time. Into that Boston, all the way through. Small package from Nico Angelo. Oh, he's done it, ladies and gentlemen.
He just gets him. That is Attack Pro Wrestling.
What an incredible main event here, showing you and all the people watching on YouTube exactly what
Shit!
Jay Joshua! Can we get someone out here? Nico Angelo has just gone to war and his friend... We need some help for Nico Angelo. Can we get the medic out here, please? This is disgusting.
Here comes Leon.
Here comes Leon Slater.
They're just
helping as much as he can.
Just looking around. There are jewels just literally on the floor, including just me and Danny Luna just sat here like, what have we just seen?
Jay Joshua cowering away from a face-to-face fight.
But where's that come from?
Him as a person.
Why has he waited for that moment?
That's not the Jay Joshua we know. I know that for sure.
What has spawned that?
I have no idea, but I'm sure Nico Angelo will not take it lightly. Betrayal or not, he is the Attack Pro Wrestling champion. He ends this event stood on his own 2 feet with a great man and a great professional wrestler, Leon Slater, by his side, taking Attack Pro Wrestling into 2024.
And after going to war, putting on one of the matches in Attack Pro Wrestling history, Nico Angelo's friend has just betrayed him. He doesn't even have the moment to just take in the glory of the victory of that first title defense. I'm sure we'll find out from Jay Joshua what his actions were for that. But that is it for Hoodie Weather. I've been Sean Thorne. Danny Luna, thank you for joining us.
Very much.